pretty good. Pretty good. Place about same number on defense. Overall, pretty good. I mean, seniors on this team, so they'll be another year older next year. Probably going to get a lot of help out of the freshman class in next year too. It's hard to say. Anyway, go ahead.
About ready for the kickoff. Holston will kick. Lebanon gets the ball first here in the second half. They send, I'm not sure who's back. Is that Olsen on the far side over there back?
I really can't see that far, Merle.
Caldwell. And I think it's Olsen, but I'm not sure. Those numbers are bigger than you expect them to be on the front of those jerseys. That is not Olsen. We're looking at the monitor here. That is, we don't have that number, do we? It might be Colton Barton back there, and he's going to get a chance to run it. He picks it up at the 15 and takes it back across the 25 before he's wrestled down finally. That's Colton Barton. Hadn't seen him much here tonight, Jamie, for some reason. He's pretty quick and elusive too.
He might be a little banged up too.
Maybe so. First and 10 Lebanon from the 28-yard line, we'll call it. Just beginning the second half, first possession of the second half. Lebanon trailing Holston 42-0 at the half. And they've got the ball first. Power eye backfield set, hand off the tailback. A little hole cuts through there. And that's Hurtig running all the way across the field.
Yeah, it is.
No, it was Olsen. It was Olsen with the carry. It was number 5 instead of 15. And Olsen takes it all the way across the 40 to the 44-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers.
Nice gain for the Pioneers.
Big hole in that line. Of course, Holston may have some substitutes in there.
Yeah, this will be a good opportunity for Holston to, play some of the reserves. And
I don't see some of those starters out there right now.
Power I for the Pioneers.
And handoff again to the tailback. This time it's Taylor. He cuts it back and takes it to 1st down yardage again at the Holston 45-yard line. 1st and 10 Pioneers.
Had a pretty nice hole there. They're going to mark it at the 46-yard line off Holston.
I don't see Ezel or any of those starters out there. Adam Johnson, Noah Tweed, none of those guys are out there on defense that were there earlier. So Pioneers maybe a chance to move it some here. Hand off again to the tailback Olson. He goes off of the right side, gets about 3 or 4 yards. Looks like he's down about the 42-yard line of Holston.
They mark it, I think, on about the 43, so
maybe
he picked up about 3, I think.
So it'll be 2nd and 7. Taylor's that halfback back there. And Carter Dillon, the fullback. And this tosses to Herdig this time. He goes around the right side and gets big yardage over on the far side. Zach Herdig with the carry. And
picks up around 15 yards on that carry. Gets it inside the 30.
Colton Barton and Olson back in there in place of Herdig and Taylor. 1st and 10 from the 28. Pioneers with their only good drive only sustained drive of the ball game. See if they can finish it off here from the 28. Power I backfield set again. This misdirection to Colton Barton. He's around the left side, cuts back inside of a tackle, and gets down near the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 Pioneers from right at the 10-yard line.
Picks up about 18 yards and another 1st down for the Pioneers.
It'll be 1st and goal, I guess.
No, I believe they can get a 1st down.
Yeah, it's outside. It's at the 11. You're right.
They'll have to take it down to about the 1-yard line for a 1st down.
Tailback is Olson. Carter Dillon, the fullback. Colton Barton at halfback. Now here's a pass from Hunter Music into the end zone intended for Belcher, I believe.
Had him open down there too, but the ball was thrown way short, way behind him. So incomplete pass, it'll be 2nd down 10 for the Pioneers.
Was Belcher.
Huh?
It was Belcher he intended it for.
Yeah, but it was way short, didn't get there.
Looked like he had another man open shorter than that. Probably short of the goal line. He's wanting to throw it in the end zone, I guess. Power I backfield set. This time hands it to Olson. Olson running to the left. He's drugged down after he gets inside the 10 to about the 8. Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd. Looks like about 7 to go. Needs 8 for a touchdown.
Need to run that little misdirection thing again. And they do run the misdirection. Cutting back inside is Olson. He gets it down inside the 5 near the goal line. And he's short of the goal line. Let's see where they spot it. Spotted about the 2-yard line where it'll be 4th down.
Needs a yard for a 1st down and needs a couple of yards for a touchdown.
See what they come up with here. They send Belcher out wide to the left. Don't think they'll throw it. They might. A handoff this time to
big lineman there.
Couldn't tell who took it in there.
Well, 72, I believe. 73, 79.
Did they hand it to him?
Yeah.
J.J. Johnson. Was he set up in the backfield?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
So he gets a 2-yard touchdown. Maybe the only opportunity he ever has to do that, Merle.
Carter Dillon will try the extra point. Snap is down and the kick is up and it hits the upright and bounces off. No good. And our score with 5:20 to go in the ball game, or in the third quarter rather. 42 Holston, Lebanon 6. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the kickoff. You're listening to High School Football 107.3 WXLZ.
Take it in for a touchdown. Made it 42-6. 5:03 left here in the third quarter.
It's like Colton Hess is one of the deep men back there, Jamie. I can't tell who the other one is. I think it is John Curtis Green. So Green and Hess back deep for Holston. And Josiah Wilson approaches the kick and kicks it along the ground. It hits a Holston player to 35, but he quickly gets on it. Bounces off of him and he quickly gets on it. That is number 8, Millinger, Robert Millinger.
You got a little rain falling out there now, Merle.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen it, but
a little mist. Just a little bit. It'll be Holston ball at the 38-yard line. Ball's on the right hash mark. Holston going from east to west. Lebanon defending the west goal. Quarterback in there now is Noah Tweed, I think. Wideouts, one to the right, one to the left. Two backs back there in the backfield. Now they shift into, look like a wishbone backfield, Jamie. And they hand it to back off of the right side, and he's hit and knocked back. That looked like Foster with the carry.
Foster, a ninth grader. So Holston playing substitutes, calling off the dogs, which is good, Merle.
Tweed is in there at quarterback now, Jamie, and I hadn't really noticed before, but Tweed's just a freshman. Ran him pretty hard now. And Tweed under center, fakes the pitch and gives it to Foster again, coming up the middle. He's hit quickly, gets a couple of yards. Maybe got a yard.
That is going to be third down, and they'll have about 7.
See, give him a yard there, up to the 42-yard line. It's coming down pretty good now, Jamie. It's like a wishbone backfield behind Tweed. He gives us the halfback from the left side going to the right, and he's met immediately in the backfield and wrestled down by 3 Pioneers. Belcher, one of them there. Green was the ball carrier. Hunter Phipps, one of the first ones there, along with Belcher. And it's 4th and 9. Looks, can't tell who that is kicking back there, Jamie. Can't pick up a number right now. But the snap is low, but he gets it off. A short kick. It's going to hit it about to 40 and bounce, take a Holston bounce down to the 31-yard line of Lebanon. Where Lebanon will have it 1st and 10 from that point.
Ball's going to roll dead at the Pioneer 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers.
1st and 10 Lebanon from that point is trying to pick up a number of the punter for Holston.
It's 60-something, but I can't.
Never did turn. Yeah, it's 65.
Okay, that's Kaywood. He's a 9th grader.
Yes. Playing a lot of young kids now, Holston.
He's in there at defensive tackle.
Hunter Music brings him up to the line with a power I backfield behind him. And he pitches it to the tailback going wide to the right. That's Olsen. Gets pretty good yardage out to about the 40-yard line. Not quite enough for the first down. Gets about 9, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Second and 1 from the 40-yard line. 30 seconds and the clock running here in the third quarter. Holston leads at 42-6. Music under center again. Handoff this time on a misdirection and to Colton Barton. And he gets a first down and Moore gets across. That's Olsen rather. Wasn't Barton, it was Olsen. Okay. He gets it to the 48-yard line they gets it to about the 44-yard line. That's going to do it for the third quarter, but it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers when we come back to begin the fourth period. You're listening to high school football on 107.3 WXLZ and ARC TV.